a short film that uses AI-generated visuals is making its premiere today at the Tribeca Film Festival. It's currently possible to make an entire feature film using AI-generated material. That exists right now. It's not coming up, it's right now. Does that mean that filmmakers should throw in the towel? Is that the future of filmmaking technology? My answer is no, and here's why. If you had the choice of having a hamburger from a fast food joint or a restaurant known for its hamburgers, what would you choose? I'm getting hungry already just thinking about it. I'd choose the hamburger restaurant. In fact, earlier this year, I had an incredible hamburger, the best hamburger I've ever had. Definitely the best. I had that at a hamburger joint in downtown Atlanta, known for nothing but its hamburgers. I enjoyed that hamburger with my family. Each of them had their own unique hamburgers, and they loved them too. I have that memory because that hamburger was special. I don't have any special memories of eating hamburgers at a fast food restaurant. AI lacks the human nuance that we need from a film. When I think of the movie Avatar by James Cameron and the subsequent sequels that he's put out and is working on right now, he's chosen to use real actors with motion capture. He's even gone to the extent of if the scene is underwater, he shoots underwater. The actors have to hold their breath and film underwater. And they've got all this stuff on their face to do the motion capture underwater. The crew and the cameras are underwater. I think even James Cameron is down there with them underwater. He could do that with animated, artificial intelligence characters, but do we really want to watch that movie? I don't. AI also lacks vision. When an artist has a specific thing in mind for what they want to create, if they use AI and feed prompts into an AI, the AI is going to make an educated guess. It's going to make a very educated guess, but it's only going to get that artist in the ballpark of what they want. I want to be at home plate hitting a home run, not in the ballpark. Now, I can admit, in the end, there will be films that are 99% generated by AI. That's coming. That will happen. Do I want to own those films? Watch them over and over? I don't think so. When I think of my favorite films that I love, that I own, that I watch more than once, they're films that connect to my heart and soul. And a machine can't do that. A human being can make art that does that, that reaches my heart and soul. But a artificial intelligence? No, I can't connect with a machine. That's what makes this thing of talking to a camera difficult, is because I'm not actually having a conversation with you in the room as I would prefer. I'm talking to a camera. Now, over time, that gets easier. Just like AI, it's gonna get easier, it's gonna get better. But in the end, I'll still be talking to a camera instead of talking to you directly in person. I hope that one day I can talk to some of the audience out there directly and in person, but it's not gonna happen until I step away from the camera. I love this camera, but it's not gonna replace a person. Now, going back to the short film that is premiering today at Tribeca, it's actually a mix of generated visuals and live action. So it's a blend of the two. And it's based off a true story. It's actually the director's true story. And they used the AI to make shots that would have been impossible to create. A lot like VFX in a way. If you think about writing, a good writer could use a pencil, a typewriter, a laptop, it doesn't matter. whichever tool that they choose isn't going to necessarily make them a better writer, a better storyteller. It might make them more efficient, but it's not going to make them a better writer. Efficiency is not the goal of a writer. Better storytelling is. I think if we look at AI as a tool to do our jobs better, whether we're using AI to help us make more realistic looking VFX, or to do that VFX job a little quicker, or we're plotting out a lighting diagram and maybe we're using AI to iterate ideas on how we could lay out that lighting, or using AI as a reference where it gets us in the ballpark and we say, yeah, I think I want to make something like that. That's getting close, but here's the exact thing I want to make. So I see AI as a tool, much like the evolving tools of cameras, microphones, tripods. Everything has gotten better. I mean, think about tripods, 100 years ago, they were made out of wood. Now they're carbon fiber or aluminum. We got smoother, better. So just because our tools evolve doesn't mean they replace the crew that is using them. If you think I'm right or wrong, I would encourage you to let me know. Let me know what you think. I think it's a tool. I don't think AI is here to replace us. I'm curious what you think. The prompts are only going to get them so far. The AI is going to spit out what it thinks you want based off those prompts. And if you're an artist with a specific vision, AI can't create that.